Hello everyone. I appreciate you all in taking time and attending this kickoff meeting for artificial pancreas. Let me briefly go through the ground rules for today's meeting, followed by the agenda. Please turn off your cell phones to silent mode. Kindly be respectful to your co-workers during any communications during this meeting. And the plan for this presentation is about 10 minutes, and we will keep last 10 minutes for question and consent session. I also encourage everyone's participation throughout this meeting. Okay, now let's go to the agenda section. As you can see below, these are the key points for our today's meeting. We will start with background, followed by the introduction of our team members and their roles and responsibilities, project scopes and objectives overview, high-level timeline, measures of success, constraints, dependencies, assumptions and risk, last but not the least, questions and consent session. So, beginning with the background, our company is well-known innovative tubeless manufacturer. We started in year 2000. Over all these years, we have successfully maintained customers' expectations in diabetes treatment, and we look forward that this goes on with our new product, artificial pancreas. Artificial pancreas will have continuous monitoring over patient blood glucose level. This project is estimated to be for 9 months, and the cost is about $24 million. This project also introduced lockdown Android-based phone. Now we will proceed and introduce our project team members and their roles in the project. Myself, Devang Barot, and I will be the project manager. Anne Frawley, who is the project director, will be my boss. Margaret King, she is a quality manager and will look over risk analysis as well as the batch review as well as the batch release. David Mitchell, who is the design lead, will take over the designing of our artificial pancreas medical device. Jennifer Kessler will be our software lead and she will overlook our Android-based phone softwares. Kathleen Scott is a regulatory affairs manager and she will handle all FDA related activities. John Fleming, who is a mechanical engineer director and will develop a transfer device for artificial pancreas. Karen Butler, who is a marketing manager, will look over the commercial activities related to marketing. Cindy Garment, who is electrical engineering director, will do all the testing related to 60601-1 to the artificial pancreas project. And last but not the least, Steve Lukhari, who is the head of R&D, will contribute to the research and development activities related to this project. Now moving to the project scope and objectives overview, the scope of this program will include all risk assessment, technical design development, human factors assessment, clinical trial support, manufacturing and pilot production line readiness activities. This project was introduced by the customers and the marketing people to explore type 2 diabetes patients. Also to increase the revenue and future expansion of the company in international market. We are going to expand our market to Europe and Canada. We will also expand our market to Japan, Australia, and Latin America. The scope of the project also include patenting of our artificial program and to collect revenue. Now I am presenting a high-level timeline for this project. The developed customer requirement specs in 2017 and to February 2017. Once the scope of this project is well defined in February 2017, we will start our design process from February till early May. Building product will take place in second week of April till early June, which will be implemented and completed by September 2017. Testing will be conducted in mid-May and will go till October 2017. I will elaborate now on going through measures of success by our project in this slide. We will take accountability of survey feedback from the customers who buys our artificial pancreas, in which customers will rate our survey on the scale of 1 to 5, 1 being worse and 5 being great. Data generated from past marketing folks and will give us the actual number of complaints in last 45 days. The complaints will be analyzed depending on the basis of from low to severe. The higher the complaint rate, lowers the probability of the success. Now moving on constraints and dependencies. So what can delay our project? So there are several reasons that our project team has come up and has identified as constraints and dependencies. So the first one is deviation from the plan. Second one is UDI barcode printing on the tray lid. Third is design delays. And the fourth one is the system sterility. According to the new FDA's guidelines, the system should be sterile and needs to go for sterilization process and if we have to decide if swab is required or not. Now, last but not the least, assumptions and risk. So the product will be developed based on the iOS and Android platform, so there is risk involved in it. So a lot of people will think what's risk in related iOS and Android platform, but the real risk is the cybersecurity. Just think if someone reaches into your phone and gives you more 100 units of insulin, the person can die. So there is a risk involved in it. So we need to mitigate risk. So that's all we are going to do throughout our whole project. Also, the assumption is that there will be a Bluetooth and touch screen, and also the lockdown fold will be supplied with a smartphone app functionality. Product will also bring 8 times more revenue that has been discussed in the earlier slides. Product should get launched by September 2017, but as we can see the timeline, it is in early October 2017. Patient takes wrong dose and they might not distinguish between 100 units and 200 units of insulin, so that's a risk. And many a times alarm does not get generated if needle fails to deploy in medical device, and that can be a risk to a patient. So thank you everyone for hearing this my presentation. If you have any questions and concerns, we have 10 minutes of time to discuss that.